Hey, you want to fill some hexes? Stick around. Hiya folks, Old Man Grognard here. Got another review for you. It's a good one, it really is. This is Filling in the Blanks, a guide to populating hex crawls. And this is by Todd LeBack of Third Kingdom Games. And you can see it's compatible with Old School Essentials. And this is what the inside looks like. Filling in the Blanks, a guide to populating hex crawls. Nice sturdy book. This is what she looks like. Good hardback, good quality hardback. And here's what the book looks like inside. All kinds of tables, some generous artwork in here. 2-column, very easy to read, very clear to read. Once again, I can read it without my glasses, which is always a boon. And it covers everything, and we've got a few splashes of color. We've got a few color inserts in here, but it's mostly black and white. And this is the kind of quality you're going to get with print on demand from drive-thru. It's very nice. There's some more. To look at a few more things. It covers everything you need to know, and I'll tell you about that later. But that's pretty much what you get, even a sample in the back. How about that? And there it is. Filling in the blanks. Back to you, Glenn. All right. This was published in 2020 by Todd LeBack. Third Kingdom Games is his company. The art is by Jen Drummond, who did the cover. Chad Decote, Adrian Barber, and Dan Smith. I hope I was pronouncing that right, Dick. Chad. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, they've also got a Patreon. It's patreon.com populated hexes. This is the populated hexes series. There is others that are PDF. And there's the hex crawl basics and domain building. And there's a few more. He's got modules and hex crawls and all kinds of things. Now, when we're talking hex crawls, we're talking something like this. Okay? This is just things I pulled off my hard drive. Okay? Here's an old Judges Guild. This is what they used to do. What you do is you have sex and it's broken out into subhexes. And what's happening here is you notice the subhexes, they're numbered. You can barely see them. That's what I don't like because it's really hard to see. Here's kind of, this isn't what they use. I got this from somewhere else, but it's kind of, they got bigger numbers and things like that. But you take one hex in your game map and you use this to populate it with subhexes and things like that. Now, I like this book. I really do. To me, it's better for prep than at table. Although I would keep it handy in case you're doing a hex crawl and they do something you don't expect. It's one of the things you want to hang on to. But it does come in a PDF too, so you can always put it on your tablet or your phone or your laptop or something like that. Now, they basically generate layers and features. They break everything down to layers and features. And there are tons and tons of tables in this thing, which I love. It breaks it down to, if you notice down here, 31 areas, which you can roll on different charts to find out what the features are, how many layers and or features there are. And it just goes straight through the book. It's a very comprehensive book. I mean, you know, this is the kind of thing, well, if you're doing, even if I wasn't doing a hex crawl, I use this, but I use it in the prep stage mostly. If I find they're going into an area, well, I don't know what's in here. Let's find out. Maybe they're going to wander in here and something's going to happen. So they got like, you can determine directions, frequency of features, the value of features, feature types, which it takes up most of the book. And let's just go back here to I'll just list them off here. Hex generation, generation, placing layers, geologic things like caves, rocks, soil, water, structures, burial ground, unhallowed ground, monuments, dwellings, fortifications, walls, hill forts, berms, trenches, tower, keep, and castle, infrastructure, roads, water, aqueduct, bridge, canal, fountain, pond, well, commercial infrastructure, barriers, and dungeons, which is a really good, I mean, they're all good chapters, but this dungeon one is especially good. Also resources like game animals, livestock, quarried mineral, ore, vegetables, agricultural, things like that. Geologic, here's where the book starts really getting good. Geologic hazards, flora and fauna, weather, climate, magical or unusual. Sign, it's got a thing where you can generate sign in adjacent hexes, like signs something's been through there, like the stuff the rangers do, which is really handy, or druids. Settlements, water, and a whole nice chapter on magic phenomena, magic traps, things like this. And it shows you how to finish the hex, and it also gives you a sample in the back, example of what you do. And like I showed you in the other one, they've got some color there, some black and white, really nice pictures. This is a very comprehensive book. I really like it. And I could find use to for this. Now, I don't read these books all the way through, this kind of book all the way through. What I do is I read, what the chapters are and skim over the chapter, because the tables, I don't want to get where I'm reading every single table and stuff, because when I use it, I want to be surprised. I want to go, oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. Let's try this and this. You can mix stuff up in here really easy. You determine what's in a subhex, and then you go from there. And it's just a wonder how they do it here. Here's the magic section. Here's one of the color inserts like that, so I can show you what he's doing with the hex, which I think is great. Todd LeBac and his crew did a really good job of this, and I would recommend this. Now, this is a hardback, but this also comes in a softback if you want the print copy. In fact, where to get it? Drive-Thru RPG. That's where you're getting it. Drive-Thru RPG. The PDF, as of this recording, the PDF is $9.95, and for the print, softback is $15.95. The hardback, $19.95. If you want both, you can get $25 for the PDF and a softback, and $29.90 for PDF and a hardback, which I think is a really good deal for what you get, because this may be only 80 pages, but it's a mighty 80 pages. This thing it'll just walk you through what you need. Now, you know me, I like it simpler, better, but when I'm prepping, I can use all the help I can get, and I can break it down, then, if you know what I mean. Anyway. So this is my recommendation, filling in the blanks. Give it a try. You won't be sorry. And if you want to talk to me about this or anything, oldmangrognard@gmail.com. And I guess I will see you later. Bye-bye.